welcome back to my channel. Cheers to 2022, and I hope you guys had a great new year. If you've never seen my face before, I am the Miss Nicole Marie. Today we're doing obviously a little bit different of a video. If you've seen the title, it is going to be 2022 planning, journaling, reflecting of 2021, and also doing some budgeting. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if this is the type of content that you guys like to see. We are going to be jumping right into this video, doing some planning, so I hope you guys are ready. Alright, so this is my 2022 new agenda slash calendar, planner, whatever you want to call it. This is what it looks like. I bought this from Barnes & Noble. I picked it up from Barnes & Noble, and my sister actually got it for me for Christmas. So we're flipping to December, and this is what my December calendar looked like. Kind of not what I had planned it to be, because I did end up being COVID positive right before Christmas, and I quarantined all through Christmas, and I think my last day was probably about the 27th of quarantining. So definitely not a super fun December, but that's what it looked like. We have a spending log over here. I will tell you what I'm doing for my spending log in a minute. So you see the spending log, we're actually going to be doing something a little bit different with the spending log. We're definitely going to be filling it out, but we're also going to be doing it on an Excel sheet. So I'll show you guys that once we're done with the 2022 planning and goals. But we're going to take a minute to reflect on 2021 as a whole. I'm going to start off with a basic question that pretty much everyone asks themselves when they are at the end of the year. What did you accomplish in this year? Now, these can be big things or small things, whether you said goodbye to something that is no longer serving you. Another thing I accomplished was posting consistently on my YouTube and Instagram. So those are two things I'm pretty proud of. I was consistently posting on my YouTube channel every single Sunday, and I was also posting pretty regularly on my Instagram account to try to boost my engagement. Another pretty major thing I'm proud of is being more self-aware, and I also did go to therapy this year, which really helped me put into perspective a lot of my emotions and things I was going through in my life. So therapy, something I've wanting to do for a few years now, and I finally did go this year, and I made a few breakthroughs, so I'm very proud of that. Now we're going to break this down into smaller goals. What were the smaller wins from this year? These can be super, super small. One of my big ones is taking deep breaths whenever I get stressed. That's something I incorporated throughout the year 2022. I also started meditating more, and I did this through a podcast. So I showed up semi-regularly, I would say, to my meditation podcast, which really helped me, especially when I was stressed out. I took the time to do a 15-minute meditation podcast, and that really just helped de-escalate what I was feeling. Another small, very small victory was that I have a little less road rage driving around. I did not have road rage before I moved to Florida, but after moving to Florida, I definitely have some road rage issues, just because the driving down here and the traffic is so much different from my home state. That's a whole thing. So I'm getting a little bit better and just basically deep breathing through the aggression instead of actually getting mad, because that does not serve anybody. Another small win is having more positivity in my daily life. Another thing that I did for myself was actually take time for myself. And this seems really small, but taking some personal time to just relax, unwind, take a bath, watch some TV, and not stress about the fact that you're not doing anything productive, that is something that is huge. Taking time for yourself, making sure that your mental awareness and your mental health is priority for you. So this is definitely a small win for me, that I've started to take more time for myself. And I'm going to end this by saying I am proud of myself. No matter if I didn't hit my huge goals that I had for this year, I did a lot of good and I accomplished a lot for myself this year. So I'm super proud of everything that I did and just showing up for myself, being there daily. And sometimes you don't grow a lot within a year, and sometimes you do. And that's okay. Wherever you're at in life is perfectly fine. So that is my 2021 reflection. We're going to move on into January 2022 and see what we have planned. The only thing, I really don't have too many plans for this month, but my grandma is currently visiting and she leaves on the 6th. Just gonna add that in here. On the 3rd, I am back to work. This goes in and we're going to, here is January 1st. I just got this planner, so I have not filled out anything for December. This actually did start back in, I believe, August or September in 2021. But we're starting off on January 1st here. So the day's not over. I'm not going to rate my day, but things I want to accomplish today is filming this video. And I also actually do have to edit the video today because I will be posting tomorrow. And I usually am not this last minute, but since I wanted to plan out my day, I actually wanted to plan it out on January 1st, and I am a little behind because of COVID. So that is why it is a little delayed, little last minute video here. But we're going to go through and the tasks. I didn't really have too many tasks. Enjoying my break. I have been off of work for a while. Didn't really do too much though. I didn't want to go out and expose myself again, so didn't really do too much. Yesterday we actually did do Top Golf. That is pretty much the biggest thing that we have done. So we did some Top Golf. We were there from about 12 to 5. And my goals is to read every night. I also want to be more consistent on TikTok, creating my platform, posting more on TikTok, and posting more on IG. So those are some of the goals I have for this week. I've done pretty good with IG, Instagram, just posting pretty much every day. I posted Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. TikTok, I've been showing up the past couple days, doing pretty good. And reading, I actually skipped last night, but I have been reading for most of the week. So now we're actually going to go backwards. I feel like there was a part of this journal I did skip over. Let me see where it's at. 2022 planner. Here we are. Goals for 2022. This is something I definitely want to fill out with you guys. Books to read in this year, I don't have a specific set of list, but I do want to read at least 20 books in this year, and I think that's definitely feasible for me. I read somewhere between, I think around 15 books this year, so I'm going to increase it by 5. I definitely want to become more of a reader, like I stated over here. Places to go, I definitely have some places I want to go. Definitely want to see my friend in Atlanta again. I will probably be going to Charlotte, Michigan to see some of my friends. And I will be taking a Europe trip this year. Big news. So Europe is definitely one of my top goals in life, is to just travel around Europe. This Europe trip is going to be a little bit shorter, but I have booked it. Europe is on the list for this year. Some other places I'd like to go is, I'd like to see more of the wetlands and Everglades of Florida. Some places I haven't been to in Florida, possibly New York as well. I just went there last month and I definitely loved it, but I definitely didn't see enough, so I want to see some more of that. Things to do is, these are going to be, I think, my top goals, is definitely become a reader. I want to become more of an avid reader. Start investing. To start freelancing. I want to grow my YouTube. I want to hit at least 1,000 by the end of this year. Don't know if that's a feasible goal, but we're going to attempt it and hopefully get paid collaborations. So those are some of the big goals that I have for this year. Others, I don't really have any others in mind. I'm going to leave that blank for now. This is my 2022 outlook and January outlook for this year. Alright, so let's jump into that 2022 budget planner. I actually wanted to create a template for you guys. I'm not 100% finished with it, as you'll see in a second, but I definitely want to be able to help you guys out if you guys have trouble with budgeting and planning. This is something that I feel like I'm decently good at, and I would definitely love to help others out if I could. So once I get all the little glitches out, then I will definitely post it for you guys to be able to have and use. Okay, so this is the monthly budget. I am currently trying to create a template so that I can give this out to you guys, something that you want to do. And basically, I've just gone through here. This is the framework setup. You put your paychecks in here. You have your essentials, and this is your rent, utility, insurances, grocery, gas, things that you cannot live without. And this is supposed to be about 50% of your monthly income, so that is what we have already set up for you right here. Then we go in and we have your goals. So this is your loans that you're paying off, your savings, and your investments. And this should be about 30% of your total income for the month. Going down, we have retirement. This should be at least 5% of your income, whether that be a Roth IRA or something else. I currently do a Roth IRA, so that's what I have put on here. The last category is, of course, your lifestyle. So this is shopping, going out, having fun, and this is about 15 to 20% of your total income for the month. About 15% if you are putting money away in your retirement, which I do, as I said, recommend. So that is kind of what we have set up here. We have set up for $1,000 a month, and then we have over here, as you put in your rent, if you have $1,000 rent, you obviously have $1,000 here. So this is kind of the amount that we are estimating. And this is pretty much like the actual of what you actually have. So as you put in how much everything is, your utilities, your insurance, that will go up. And hopefully it is about 50% of your income in a perfect world. And as you see, I'm still working on this. This is going to be the actual income that you have for the total of this amount, and down here. So I'm still working out some of the little kinks that I have going on. Hopefully I will be able to let you guys have this eventually. On the second tab here we have transactions. I do highly suggest that you write down everything that you are buying within the month. This really helps you to see what you're spending your money on. And this is a habit that I started getting into as soon as I moved out and started, really being on my own. I do want to, however, put a graph on this side and be able to categorize how much you're spending in each category, whether it be lifestyle, essential, goals, retirement. I want to be able to put a graph over here so you guys can see as you put your transactions down how much you are spending. That's something I would definitely need to do a little bit more research on. If anyone has suggestions, you can definitely help me out in the comments below. But this is basically the framework that I have started out for a monthly template. Alright, so that's everything I have for today's video. I know it was a little bit different, so let me know how you feel about it down below in the comments. I'm definitely open to suggestion. This is just something that I am pretty passionate about and I wanted to share with you guys. So if you do indeed like this type of video, let me know and I will continue doing them. And don't forget, if you are one of my subscribers from the previous years, we are still doing fashion videos on the channel and I will be doing hauls as well, and they'll be mixed in, of course, with my vlogs and everything else that I do. So I hope you guys enjoyed and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!